Happy Valentine's Day.
We believe that Cyrus has killed at least 5 people. And he's not going to stop killing until somebody stops him.
General Hospital latest update. Willow is stunned as she catches Sasha kissing Jason, while Josslyn prepares for a deadly showdown with Cyrus. Meanwhile, Elizabeth hands Anna crucial evidence just as Cyrus sets his sights on his next victim. Sunny and Carly debate Jason's paternity drama, and Drew's risky plan shakes up Port Charles. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital. Willow sees Sasha kiss Jason, Josslyn armed and ready for Cyrus. General Hospital reveals that Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, saw Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, kiss Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, while armed Josslyn Jax, Eden McCoy, got ready to head to Cyrus Renault's, Jeff Kober, hideout. At General Hospital, Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, found Willow and offered updates on Elaine Smith's, Judy Kane, setback due to her accident. Willow hoped to reach an amicable custody solution with Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, but Martin still needed leverage he could use against Michael in court. After Willow got a phone call about her car being impounded, she realized Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, must have been the one who had it moved to the street. Mac Scorpio, John J. York, helped Willow get it all sorted out at the police station. Mac also grilled Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, about holding Jason when she knew the DA would never pursue the case. Anna insisted that Jason couldn't go after Cyrus when he was stuck there in the interrogation room. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, visited Jason briefly and mentioned the evidence that she'd uncovered with Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, to bring Cyrus down. Liz ultimately headed to Anna's office and filled her in on some other Turning Woods victims who were seemingly wiped out by Cyrus. Elizabeth suggested Anna could have the bodies exhumed to see if Digitalis was involved. Liz also admitted they dug through Cyrus' trash, which brought the discovery of an order for syringes and 2 delivery boxes. Elizabeth noted that the other box was likely for Digitalis and mentioned that the name on the order was Paul Damascus. After Liz pointed out the biblical reference, she pushed Anna to investigate and try to trace Cyrus' order. Anna mentioned that the chain of evidence had been broken and seemed skeptical about how much she could do. Elizabeth insisted something had to be done before Cyrus struck again, so Anna agreed to work on arresting him. At Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, house, Sunny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, let her know about the custody compromise he reached with Ava Jerome, Mora West. Carly was suspicious of Sunny's motives, but he didn't reveal anything about his heart condition. Carly brought up Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, spreading the word about Jason being Sasha's baby daddy. Sunny admitted Jason hadn't talked to him about it. Whether the story was true or not, Sunny didn't think Carly should push and suggested Jason should be the one to come to them. At their apartment, Josslyn looked up the address Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, gave her on her phone and hid the paper when Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, came in. Trina wanted to cook dinner together and seemed concerned about leaving Josslyn alone on Valentine's Day since she was still grieving Dex Heller, Evan Hofer. Nevertheless, Josslyn convinced Trina to join Kai Taylor, Jens Austin Astrup, for Valentine's Day since he invited her to the Savoy. Once Josslyn was alone, she took out Dex's gun and prepared to head to Cyrus' hideout. In Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis' office, Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, talked to her about his concerns regarding Drew aligning with Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda. Curtis also worried that Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, was buying what Sidwell was selling, but Jordan eventually showed up and set the record straight about her scheme. Once Drew showed up, he knew he was walking into a tough room. However, Drew made a pitch about moving the Esplanade to Sunny's turf and taking a stand against crime. Since this plan would bring Sunny's fury and cause a ton of other problems, Curtis, Jordan and Laura were definitely uneasy about it. Back at the PCPD, Sasha told Mac she was there to see Jason, who spoke with her privately in the interrogation room. Sasha admitted she blabbed her due date to Elaine, so she knew it wouldn't be hard for Willow to figure out she conceived around the time things blew up with Michael. Letting people think the baby belonged to Jason wasn't enough, so he realized Sasha wanted him to come right out and say the baby was his. Jason was on board with deepening their deception, but things took a shocking turn soon after. When Sasha realized Willow was watching nearby, she whispered for Jason to go with it and planted a big kiss on him. Willow was taken aback over the smooch, and so was a horrified Mac since he saw it, too. As for Cyrus, he called and found out Liz had left the hospital for the day. Once Cyrus loaded up a syringe full of digitalis, he left his hideout on a mission. General Hospital spoilers say all the Cyrus drama is about to blow up, so we'll pass along predictions on the wild news ahead. Today's next update, Elizabeth provides Anna with evidence against Cyrus, just as he plans to kill again. General Hospital, Joss convinces Trina to go on a date with Kai. Sunny and Carly discuss whether Jason is the father of Sasha's baby, and Sasha puts on a show for Willow. Sunny shows up at Carly's place to speak with her. She's just getting ready to make Valentine's Day cookies with Donna and asks what is going on. Sunny lets her know he and Ava settled the custody dispute and agreed to split custody 50-50ths. Carly says that's great, so what's really going on? Sunny explains this spare Avery tension between him and her mother, and now Christina doesn't have to deal with the stress of testifying. Carly believes something has changed as he has been set on sole custody for months now. Sunny explains the fire changed the chance of winning the case, according to Diane, plus Ava misses her mom. Carly still doesn't believe that's why he did it. Sunny says someone planted a bomb in his penthouse, and he needs to find out who did it. He can't protect the family if he doesn't know who did it. Plus, he wants to be there for Michael when he gets home. Carly still never thought he'd compromise with Ava. Sunny did it for Avery, who will want to know her mother the older she gets. Is Jason the daddy? Carly shifts the subject to Jason, her fight with Drew, and that he accused Jason of being the father of Sasha's baby. She hasn't been able to talk to Jason about it yet, and Sasha says it's no one's business. She thinks she needs to call him, especially if Jason is helping Sasha like he helped her when she was pregnant with Michael. Sunny suggests they wait until Jason calls them to talk. Carly can't wait, so he asks why she needs to know. She explains she wants to know so she can support him if it's true, or if he's lying, she can back him up. Sunny suggests Sasha may not want anyone to know because Jason has enemies, and she already lost Liam and Brando. He believes they should stay out of it. Carly agrees to wait for Jason to come to her. The big man on campus. At her apartment, Joss looks at the address Brennan's associate gave her and looks it up on her phone's map app. Trina arrives with a bag of groceries and thought that it would be fun to cook together for once. Joss says they never cook, they always order out. As she's unpacking, Trina gets a text from Kai, who asks if she is free tonight. Joss asks what is really going on with this cooking thing. Trina admits this is Joss' first Valentine's Day without Dex, and she still misses Spencer, so she thought they'd spend it together. Joss refuses and says it's time for her to get back out there, and she knows Trina likes Kai. Trina texts Kai back, and he invites her to the hottest club in town, which he scored reservations at. She agrees, so he tells her to meet him at the Savoy and dress to impress. She hates leaving Joss alone, but Joss claims she can use some time alone to study. Joss wonders if Kai knows her dad owns the Savoy. Trina doesn't know. Later, Trina leaves for her date, and Joss pulls out the box with Dex's gun. Drew makes his case to Laura. Curtis stops by Laura's office per her request to speak to him. Laura tells him Drew has a plan for the Esplanade he wants to run by her. He vents about Drew, but assumes she asked him to sit in on the meeting for a reason. She wants his opinion. She tells him that Drew wants to seize Sunny's piers under eminent domain and move the project there. She feels Drew is using this esplanade to retaliate against Jason through Sunny. Curtis points out that the relocation will drive up transportation costs, and Diane will sue and incur astronomical legal fees for the city. Curtis warns Laura that Drew has changed and is focused only on himself. Laura agrees, and she's questioning Drew's judgment as he wants to bring Jen Sidwell in as a partner, the man who almost killed her son. Curtis is surprised and asks if Laura has talked to Jordan about this. Laura has and says she'll be coming to the meeting. Curtis tells her that he saw Jordan with Jen's the other day, and she seems to be buying what he's selling. Jordan arrives and briefs Laura about her meeting with Jen's, putting Curtis' fears to rest. She feels she can get information about Jen's and his businesses by investigating him, but Curtis thinks it's a bad idea as she's not a cop anymore. Drew arrives and says, "I can tell this is going to be a tough room." Drew makes his argument for moving the esplanade, which will bring in money for the city and eliminate Sunny's crime organization. He suggests they think about what is best for Port Charles. Do they let Sunny continue his business and let the esplanade die, or move it and take out crime? Jordan points out that Sunny's coffee business is legitimate, and that would cost people their jobs and the city money to relocate the esplanade. She also says Sunny would sue them, which would cost the city more. Drew says if he wasn't the one proposing this, would they think twice about moving forward? He says it's something to think of and leaves. Laura, Curtis, and Jordan ponder Drew's idea and whether this project is worth the trouble it could bring them. Willow gets more bad news. At the hospital, Felicia thanks Willow for handling one of the more troublesome patients, who happen to love Willow. As they chat, Martin arrives and looks concerned. Martin takes Willow aside and explains his PI has been taken out of the game due to an accident, and he still needs dirt on Michael. Willow reminds him it won't be easy to find, and she doesn't want to use dirt against him as she doesn't hate Michael. She also doesn't think Michael wants to hurt her. She believes she and Michael can come to an agreement about their kids. Martin tells her that's not how divorce works. They are interrupted when Willow gets a call and is shocked to learn her car has been impounded. Making a case against Cyrus. Mac stops by Anna's office and asks why Jason is sitting in the interrogation room when he never touched Cyrus, and it was Cyrus who touched Jason's son, a minor. He says this case is flimsy, and she knows it. Anna admits she's keeping Jason because he can't kill Cyrus while he is stuck here. Mac admits Jason killing Cyrus would keep a lot of people safe, but Anna says they can't look the other way and let him take out their problem. She wants to bring Cyrus to justice and feels they are getting closer to proving Cyrus is their killer. Liz sneaks into the interrogation room to see Jason. She tells him that she and Lucky believe they have the evidence the police need to put Cyrus away. She says she's going to take what she has to Anna, and he needs to focus on Danny, who is still grieving his mother. She also fears Cyrus won't stop killing until someone stops him. Jason agrees, but doesn't think the PCPD is up to the job. Sasha arrives, and Mac tells her how sorry he is about what Cody did, making a scene about her pregnancy in public. Sasha thanks him, but notes Drew blabbed about it first. Mac asks why she's here, and Sasha says she's here to see Jason. Sasha asks another favor of Jason. Sasha is let in to see Jason, who explains Anna is just holding him to keep him from killing Cyrus. Sasha hates to be the bearer of more bad news, but fears Willow suspects Michael is her baby's father. She tells him about Elaine, who she blabbed to about her due date, and it won't be hard to figure out she became pregnant around the time that Michael's marriage blew up. She says letting people draw conclusions about the baby's father's identity isn't enough. He asks, "So you want me to come out and say it's mine?" She does, and he agrees to help her. Liz goes to see Anna in her office about the investigation into Cyrus. She tells her that she and Lucky have been looking into things, and they believe Cyrus has killed 3 people between GH and Turning Woods. She is sure they have enough evidence to put Cyrus away. She explains she found out that 2 patients Cyrus visited at Turning Woods, one with late-stage cancer, and one in a coma, died of unexpected heart attacks. She feels Anna could exhume their bodies to see if Digitalis was involved. Anna asks if she has evidence to indicate Cyrus was involved. Liz doesn't, but has something else. Liz says she and Lucky went through Cyrus' trash, and they found 2 boxes and an order for a box of syringes by Paul Damascus. Liz says it's a biblical reference. She guesses the other box was Digitalis, as after Sam the hospital locked up access to it. She was hoping Anna could use the box and trace what was in it and who ordered it. Anna explains the chain of evidence has been broken, but Liz says they must do something before Cyrus kills again. Anna asks Liz to wait, and she'll see if there is a way to arrest Cyrus. Willow arrives at the station and vents to Mac about her impounded car, which she guesses is Tracy's doing. She explains that it has been parked in the Quartermain garage and was recently moved to the street, where it was towed. She now drives a minivan for the kids, but her other car is a hybrid and is special to her. She is starting to realize how much she lost becoming part of Michael's family and vows she's not going to lose anything else. Anna heads down to the station, where Mac is still helping Willow with her impound situation. She tells Mac that they may have a lead on evidence linking Cyrus to the crimes. Meanwhile, back in the interrogation room, Sasha spots Willow in the squad room as she's about to leave Jason. Sasha tells him to go with what she's about to do, and passionately kisses him with the door open. Willow sees it, but so does Mac, who is furious. Drew arrives at the hospital with roses for Willow, but Felicia says she's left for the day. Cyrus plans a murder. At Austin's cabin, Cyrus reads biblical passages condemning the vices in men's hearts. He then goes to the table and fills a syringe with Digitalis, again quoting scriptures about God's will being done. Later, Cyrus makes a call to the hospital asking if Liz is there, claiming he wants to thank her for taking good care of his mother. He learns she's left for the day. Cyrus puts the syringe in his coat pocket and heads out. On the next General Hospital there is room for 2 in here. At the Savoy, Portia asks Curtis if his wife gets a hint. Trina tells Kai that she has a confession to make. Lucas asks Brad if he wants some company. At the Quatermains, Lulu tells Dante that she's failing as a mother. In her kitchen, Carly tells Brennan that she likes knowing something about him that nobody else does. Anna asks Jason to take a chance on her. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.